So are Fnatic, gathering towards toilets. They plan to assault Karrigan's defensive position. He has zero info, and he's going to go from 0 to 100 here. And oh, wow, Golden doesn't get even a chance into the round. Catches a bullet. Karrigan's going to be forced off. His teammates are on the rotate. Cavalry has arrived by the name of Chris J, but he doesn't even get a chance to pull the trigger. Brollan has found his first of this grand final.
It was looking so good there. A lovely shot from Karrigan to open things up, but the overwhelming presence from Fnatic has yielded a bomb plant here. 4-on-4. Karrigan down to 1 HP, and Brollan happy to fight this. Up close and personal with the Glock. Flashbang available as well. Very effective. Karrigan surely going down here, but he hits a wonderful shot, gives him the edge.
Yeah, that's huge. Karrigan winning a duel now with 1 HP. He might even go hunting finally. Crims, make sure Karrigan meets his maker. Kit on frozen, time half gone. They're going to have to close these gaps, and that's the Kit loose. The bodies are dropping. It's all Crims. A triple kill from him. Rops just doesn't have the time. Fnatic will take the pistol round. An A assault. Crims confirms it with the quad, and the Swedes take the first.
He is a serviceable AWPer. He can get the job done. He'd have to roll back the years a little bit, but back in the TSM days on Mirage, we are seeing a wallband open things up, though. Flusher straight through the wooden boards there. No helmet.
Just walking in.
Towards Frozen. He is stunned at this point. Karrigan's have to try and pull a kill back. He's got the AWP, bear in mind, but Golden takes care of that. Tense now. 4 versus 3, and JW's going to catch Chris.
Unless he chair. No, he's going to hold this corner, though.
He has tucked in.
He's paranoid, yeah. Paranoid about Long, so much so that he just loses his life to a walk-up from J-Dubs. Now he's got the full sight.
We'll have Golden coming in for the backstab kills over towards B. He'll come through CT spawn and Graffiti eventually, and that's going to be the round. Brollan, lovely shot. We said he's a specialist to Krieg. He's starting to see it now.
Did Woxic even get a chance to shoot an AWP bullet in that round?
Good point.
Almost instantaneous.
Yeah, after that victory against Astralis yesterday, you'd think they could actually put up a real battle here. But
I'm sure it was a scout headshot. You saw his initial spot, didn't take a panic shot, instead waited to steady his aim, counting on the flashbang to keep Golden white screened. And now, here we go. Take no round for granted. We said it, we meant it. Now that AK, which was picked up, I'm pretty sure, will probably be passed off to the healthy Frozen with a Kevlar vest, perhaps Robs. Karrigan looking to do some more damage, and he does. Inflicts good damage into Flusher. A 3 versus 4, highly in favor of mousesports. It didn't start this way, but it very well could end.
Yeah, we said that Deagles were potent. This kill, though, very important. Brollan just about finds it there, and he'll smoke off towards the A side. That means the A side is open, but the bomb is very far away, and there is a player towards connector. Voxic yet to frag could save the day here. Perfect position to shut this one down. 50 seconds on the clock, but they go towards Long. Crimson the bomb here. Voxic will get one.
And he is, he knows, he has got a very good idea of where Woxic's hiding and finds his head. Back turned, though, for the trade. It comes in from Rops' Deeg. 2 versus 1, 15 on the clock. Crims will likely get this plant down. Planting Bankside, though, that could be his death sentence, because Frozen, like a little marmot, pops out of his hidey hole and pops his head right off.
So does JW. Tries a flow of flash just to bait him out, suggests he's towards short, and it might work out here. So close.
He knows he's there. The bullets, the flashes from the muzzle, but JW knows his angles. He knows what he's going to be exposed to. And you T-Tors in chat. Rushley.
Poor Rush. He waited for like
30
seconds.
So long. You waited so long. Bless your cotton socks.
Well, Robs, remember Krieg in hand. Such a good position with the AWP on side as well. It's going to take so much aggro away. Karrigan chiming in with his 2nd kill of the round here, looking fantastic. The in-game leader showing us he can still deliver on the big stage here. And we will have a 4-4 scoreline. mousesports with 4 in a row. And this is Frozen trying to counteract that, trying to shut down any approach they've got at the start of the round. Now any set piece for 5 players, that's off the menu. They can't do that anymore by virtue of that aggressive play. They've read this so well. Karrigan now holding Monster with the AWP. So whatever execution they had in mind, that's been thwarted. And all 4 players are committed towards B. They found an opening and got themselves back in the round.
Yeah, that's Flusher's impact right there.
Yeah.
When he shows up, he finds the frags that truly matter. Equalizer and good damage onto Chris J. There is no follow-up, though. He was on a bit of a lone wolf adventure.
He knows what Flush is up to there. Drops the smoke, and he was in front of it. HE just after, and he managed to be taken down, but they're trading blows at this point. Oh, he just hits him.
Chris J hit that?
That's a kind of insane.
Oh, God.
That wasn't through the wooden boards.
No,
either,
that was
right?
straight through the concrete.
Okay, well, that just happened.
Okay, so Golden's not really sure, and well, JW2 caught by Rops.
This is now 5 rounds in a row, by the way. They were 4-0 down.
Yeah.
mousesports apparently don't really play that map this much, but they look very comfortable right now. Boxy's got the bomb, 20 seconds remaining. He nails the last player as well. The aggression in the previous round did slow them right down.
Yeah, it's interesting as well, worth mentioning, Woxic actually dropped an AWP for a Krieg.
Hits him.
And he hits the shot as well. Golden leg down. And Flush has lost his health as well. These AWPs are just barreling into Fnatic. They don't get to start the round with health.
So now they can't be split, they can't be pinched towards the site. It means that Voxy can really focus the AWP towards the site. Flashed off, misses the shot, and they have made access.
Wow, the move from Golden was huge, even as the bomb on his back. With 10 HP, a leg shot would have done, but he jumps, strafes over the tight line. That's the only option Voxic had, given the Molotov that was thrown out by his teammates. It works perfectly. He's gotten the bomb down, he's gotten a frag. He could very well find a second Golden. This is the impact we were talking about. A double kill. Crims will find the third. Half gone on the bomb. They have kits. It's the frags they need now. Spotted. Closing him down. Crim's playing the clock beautifully. JW in support, and Christian can't even close the gap. Fnatic finally break the silence.
And they haven't really committed to a set piece as of yet because there's been so much aggression. Voxic presenting it once again. Not as successful. Have Chris J still towards the A side of the map, confirming that position to Claire. He'll probably rotate towards B now, considering Rops has got all that intel. He'll hold towards Playground. There's a smoke down at B. Very well timed smoke as well. Arrogant with the flashbang towards Monster.
And into the side they go. JW's already drawn blood. Frozen's playing passive. He's hoping the shots from Chris J will draw their aim. And it doesn't work out. Brollan's just got them all. Quick double into the site. And Rops, he's a little late on the flank. He will catch Crims, but that's just the last loose thread. There's 4 members of Fnatic, and they are hungry to find him. Someone's waiting for them. Boop, boop. Frozen's lost all of his health.
Right into it, he did indeed. Well, that hurts a lot. Frozen will be given the AWP. Don't see it on it too often, but let's see what he's made of. Needs to be careful those wall bangs. JW to open things up, finds Chris J. That was in towards middle by the fountain. Got another one here potentially, but Voxic, we know he's fast. Brings it back to a 4-4.
He can peek the barrel position. It's very effective, and of course an off angle for a lot of heaven. You can peek over the roofs. Not people expecting that one, but forced off by the incendiary. It is extinguished, but now he doesn't have his boost. Flusher into the site. He does come in, and Frozen got the info, but he was flashed before he could pull the trigger. Fnatic are committing, and that low health AWP is still connecting. Nice work from Frozen. Keeping things level. Bomb will be planted, but Rops looking to contest, and he's done well to find the first. In the smoke, he knows another lingers. Can't find Flusher just yet. Defensive maneuvers. Nade just chunks both of them as they retreat.
And there are flashes and incendiaries available. That incendiary goes down towards shore, cool around done. They'll have no way of fending this one off, and Rops is ready and waiting. There's the incendiary. The defuse should be coming in momentarily, but I like this. What a maneuver. They're going for the boost. This is not going to be anticipated at all. I didn't see this coming. Can they even see the bomb?
Oh my God.
They can! They work it out though. No boost available anymore. He's lost his teammate. Voxic's on the defuse. Flusher needs 2 frags here. Rops defending. He gets it with grenade fire, and he hasn't got time. Fnatic, they wrote history at the site, and it's Flusher to do it this time.
On for that 9-6, but the triple AWP setup, I beg your pardon, has come out.
The double AWP wasn't working, Henry, but the triple AWP might. Double nades towards the barrel position. Looks like a triple, in fact, actually, towards the pillar. That's often an angle adopted by the AWPer. Rops has lost his life in toilets, and Carrigan's caught out. Just these 1v1s. This is a Fnatic T side when everything's going right. They just take their jaws all across the map at the same time, and they lose absolutely all of them. They, of course, being mousesports. 4-1. Chris J's got no health and no hope.
Victory, that was Fnatic there. 4-0 up, then lost 6 rounds in a row. And then answered back with a perfect streak themselves, 9-6 at half.
They're committing without smoke.
There's no heaven smoke. Well, for now, it doesn't matter. It's Crims on Monster who's causing damage, but no headshots connect. It's a bit of a nightmare. Crims, however, he does resolve it in the end. My goodness, second clip, a whole lot better than the first.
Is that aggressive for sure? Ambitious from Crims. Have a little peek, sure, but he really committed to that. Voxic will take him out, and now trying to pull a kill back. Can a good kill.
Oh, that's a nasty way to go. Brollan was just so procedural with his clears. His jiggle revealed just enough of Chris J. So a 4v4, Carrigan does manage to get under the crosshair of Flusher, so this is going to make things very difficult. Surprise, surprise! JW knife out. Now sent to the grave. Golden straight through the wall. Actually claws one back. They go for the boost. We see Fnatic get away with this a lot. And Carrigan's no longer on barrels, but he's still exposed, and Flusher's caught him. Get across. They have to overcome the sandbag's position. They play this so well. And now from heaven.
We know that mousesports have been limiting the amount they purchase it, but when the chips are down, when it gets to overtime, when the game, it needs a change-up, they bring them out.
And the scout working out again for Carrigan. He has found plenty
that
of
was
kills.
his nade as well.
Yeah.
He did the full dunk, the HE into the scout peak dunk onto the AWP, and now Chris J into the side, and he's found 2. That's the Chris J round we talked about in the pre-match. There's always 1 or 2 every single map, and this time he's just made the B site his.
Well, is this the final round? The 2 Kriegs on the CT side of JW Orb certainly suggest it could be. Frozen bravely makes his way through the flames here, trying to avoid the flashbangs as well. It's not going to slow him down at all. Can he get his first kill? Certainly can. It's starting to look better here. First 2 kills for mousesports, with JW will reply with 1 orb shot.
It's like Carrigan just said, go fight, right? This is something he's not going to be particularly familiar with taking. If he does strafe into it, looks like he's clearing it.
He's ready. The shot though, JW doesn't miss many. And that brings it back to a 3-on-2 in favor of Fnatic. Rops will go down as well. Foxy looking to keep the dream alive here, but it's looking very unlikely as he'll hold towards long. 3 versus 1. Fnatic have done it.
Nice shot. Does eliminate the JW. That was a duel. Orc versus AK at range. Hedging their bets.
Gives him his position now. Has to go for the plant, which he'll probably get down, but they're going to swarm him as soon as he does.
Okay.
I like that.
They don't even know he repositioned.
What? They didn't even know. Golden's completely caught off guard. Woxicon for the 1v3. There's 1 more man to find. It's Crims. He doesn't even check. Woxic's done it. Quad kill in the round.
Oh,
a 1 versus 3. So he could get 1 revolver round. And, well, not today. In fact, JW going down early is a different trend to be discussed at a later date. That's big from Golden. Here comes the impact. Double kill with just the deagle, and suddenly a round that Fnatic had no voice in. They can start to be heard across overpass. He's surely not getting another one. This is ridiculous. Golden with just body shots. He wails on Rops.
How's he alive? Brolan gets away with that. This is surely it now. 4-on-2. Vox still alive. They've got utility in the bomb. He's going to spot at least one of them.
Oh, he can't hit it. Panics. Backs are turned. It's a scary shot. And Woxic into the site. Maybe Mouse can get themselves out of this chaotic nightmare, but Flush has got other plans. Nice jiggle. Finishes off, just chipping away every time Frozen exposes himself. And whoa, I'm feeling exposed after that one. Dirty from Frozen.
I don't think so.
Smoke's promising.
Oh, the gap is done.
The gap. Frozen's won the clutch.
With 2 1-3s, it should be done already, but somehow, some way.
Look at them.
The aggression has come back to bite them. Crimson find the first 2, nothing but headshots here. Golden for the 3rd, and he's actually knocked him out by the flames. It looks like we're done here. A great effort from mousesports. Gets them back on their feet, but it's 5-on-2, surely not possible. If there was any damage done there, we could start the conversation. Maybe there's a chance. Carrigan goes down, 5 versus 1. Voxic, it's all going to come crashing down, but
Voxic's giving it a go, though, and looks like what Brolan's holding the perfect line. 16-11, our first map of our grand final, and it goes the way of those that picked it. The punish overpass is Fnatic's. Okay, so they've got 2 smokes for the cross. It makes sense, but a loose cannon in all of this is Frozen. He's gonna be eventually ending up as the pincer on B, catching the rotates perhaps by doors. For now, it's Flusher who's been getting the information. He's only actually seen Rops, but with the smoke blooming and now a shoulder spotted, he's going to be calling and playing back for the retake, falling out of the site, letting them have it, and going to perhaps pincer in with the boosted movement, but Carrigan's destabilized that. A 4v5.
Yep, no chance of the boost now. A jump shot would do it, though, and he's going for it. Golden lands a couple of shots, denies the plant initially, but it will go down. Frozen, though, towards the middle door. Does he get a kill here? Apparently not. Bomb planted, and the retake begins. There is a kit down in CT spawn, recovered by Golden. And here comes the retake now. Turtling up on the bomb site. Vox is trying to find the attention for Chris J to swing out and punish when they get close.
He's doing well to keep them at bay. They want less duel, and he's doing well to keep them interested, but not go down. This is his entire objective. The clock is mousesports' best friend here. Half gone. Now, closing in, and Flusher finally does punish the Woxic jiggle. Chris J's low and has managed to find one with the Glock. Rops and Carrigan standing tall, 2 on the site, 1 on the site. It's all down to Flusher, and he's been tapped away at by the ever-precise Rops.
And a flashbang to follow, potentially. Is this the full commitment now?
It must be, right? This is so coordinated. A re-smoke, though, do you respect it?
They can wait.
Shave 30 seconds off. They want to walk through. A flash does enable Chris J to come out, and he's fully into the site. Brolan hasn't even pulled the trigger yet. Not sure what's going on with Chris. May have caught a flash of his own. But now Brolan can stand vigilant. Smoke's fading. Frozen and Rops both taking the fights, and now they arrive in the kill feed. Missed spray from Brollan does clip the head of Frozen.
A smoke down towards the doors, a chance to plant the C4, but do they just run through at this point, knowing that one player has been taken out of the equation? They do, and it works out. Fnatic keep 3 players alive here. A must-win round considering the circumstances, and the force buy in the second.
We've seen them win more than enough rounds with the hero AWP, and even on the T side, Woxic can clear this A site. Already getting across. This is huge for Mouse. They're doing so much with so little. Getting across, some missed shots from JW. He's trying to retreat. One bullet will do from the pistol. This time it's Chris J. Brollan looking to pick up the pieces. Woxic's shot is everything. Their chances are still present as more bodies are dropped. Rops and Carrigan, both with the P250, have actually connected. Golden's got to clutch it. He knows there's an AWPer on site. He knows there's a likely presence long. That smoke is perfect to enable him to separate them into 2 1v1s. Jumping for info, gets it. Knows Rops is going to be trying to contest and support. And Woxic will connect. Wow, mousesports, pistols and an AWP, and they actually convert.
So at this point, Crims knows he'll have a bit of vision towards short. AWP is there. JW hasn't hit many shots so far, but this is his chance.
Oh, the spray from Crims is nuts. Plugs Chris J out of the air despite starting with his target on Carrigan. And speaking of the devil, he strikes again. Back of JW turned and access to the site granted.
That was just one smoke, bear in mind. They had really nothing there, and JW had almost zero idea. Yeah, he could be flanked from the A ramp. They really are not holding onto this bomb site very well at all. Rob certainly is, though. Watching the long doors, he'll still hit the shot.
Carrigan's in some good form today. Early scenes over there in Overpass, and now here on Dust 2, continuing to pile up the frags.
Kind of insane after losing 16-1 the day before. Either way, Robs makes his way out towards long now. Cross towards the pit is clear. The smoke's at the corner, but Flusher through the smoke, he finds him an advantage. Just what they needed, to be honest. They haven't found many of those so far.
Yeah, they'll take what they get. Straight through the smoke. Flusher, good read, but Carrigan just charging out the doors. What's going on with this man? He is just finding such a resurgence in form. 2 CTs to deal with. He's already taken down JW. He's doing it all himself. He just does have pressure from the doors as well. He's going to have to be worried about the Flusher push. Does duel out with Golden. Perfectly flashed. Trade comes in from Flusher. First on long, second from doors. He's all over the map. But the CTs have lost A, and Woxic has taken down that single kit. Brollan dropping it in CT.
And this has been such a great position in EPL so far. Overlooked so many times, and maybe again, as he does swing out, Flusher finds him. Back to the 2-on-2. All available towards long on Voxy, but the flashbang catches him. They don't cross over, but Flusher's got a challenge. I think he gets his kill, no problem. Have they bounced back at this point? They certainly have.
Ace.
Fnatic break the spell of 5 rounds in a row. It's an ace for Flusher.
Yeah,
the Flusher show.
The Flusher delivery.
Yeah.
3 whole rounds brought by 1 player in your squad. You can't complain.
And
JW tested.
They've had some absolute blunders thrown in the mix there as well. Baited out by the footsteps of Carrigan. Yields 2 kills from mousesports. 5 versus 3, back into the B split. They're going to catch transitioning players, and they know it, but Golden's got the sniper. He nails his first shot, they've got a chance, but he doesn't get anywhere near. He's in trouble now.
No scope into one, and he's getting pressed by the other. Chris J's locked him out of the sight. Ring around a rosy, pressure everywhere, and not so rosy for Fnatic as it comes in. Woxic's final frag, 9-5. Final round of the first half on Dust 2.
Looking into the last round, Flusher, the man with all the action, he'll be left with only an MP9, so let's see if he can make some magic with that one. As Carrigan, he's fast out long.
He's done it again, and he's got the kill. Amazing scenes here from Carrigan.
He's a beast. Plucking Chris J out of the air, and JW takes 2. Crims is there for quick support, and wow, just like that, the round is not yet over, but Woxic has a chance to make a statement. A 1 versus 3, leaping into the site to try and close out the gap on Flusher. He has played this so well, though, because Woxic's just assuming it's clear, and he can collect the frag with an open mind. 9-6.
And we have got Frozen. Challenging towards that position in middle, but no damage inflicted, but certainly lots towards B. Brollan, great shot there towards the bomb site. Frozen, he's challenged once again. Finds his feet on the B bomb site, and they're pushing off towards short as well. Fnatic might recalibrate, go towards long.
Look at him, he's just moonwalking up, and that shot is all over. Crims, he's just lost the bomb. It was so separate. They thought they'd exploited the gap. They thought showing 2 players tons had forced the rotate, and they were right. But we're not with the bomb. The rotate towards long. Woxic with a 180. That high sensitivity pays dividends in the pistol.
Well, just Golden remaining. He has got a small chance of doing this. He gets the first kill, but he's got a second player to deal with towards the mid doors. Surely they're challenging here. This would be a nightmare if he gets this kill. He has a chance now. Well, comes down to the 1 tabs here. Chris J watches the bomb like a hawk. Now he's been spotted. That's going to be it. Nice crossfire, good positioning there from mousesports, and another pistol in the bag.
Yeah, to see the opening frag. Woxic seems primed to find it. Another mousesports defensive opener.
Yeah, very basic approach here from Fnatic. Underwhelming start there. JW goes 4-17. Goes down first again. We'll have a look at his opening duel ratings in a second. See where he currently sits, but can't be too good for him. Either way now, 5 versus 4. Towards middle they go. A decent incendiary, but Frozen caught up in the chaos. We'll have to fall back here. Charm, they don't check Ross's position with scaffolding. Going for the big 4-man spray down. They've got one player out towards middle, that's Crims. Oh, the nade could be everything. It doesn't quite land in the right position. Here they come, the full commitment, and the big spray down. Chris J on that Krieg. He manages to get 3.
It's done.
And Crims now limps in towards the B side. He might get a couple of kills here below HP, and he will do. He'll probably get a plant as well. Now we're on to something. Now a conversation can start, whether he can actually find an ace clutch.
Okay, that third shot's got me interested. My ears have perked up, my pupils have dilated, and Crims, his eyes are on the prize. Tapping at the head of Karrigan, can't convert. 15-6.
No damage through the double doors at the start here. The boost does get JW his 5th.
Express delivery. Chris J will take the upgrade, and oh wow, not even double zooming. Hits a close quarter shot, and he can't find Crims. Anticipated, but Fnatic, they do overrun middle. Puts a lot of pressure on Robs. He would have to have quite the hero moment here. But Karrigan's flank is so well timed. Crims is just too aware. And it's just getting impossible for Robs. You can see the options were getting a little overwhelming, and this round will go Fnatic's way, albeit with only the 1 casualty. That'll work. Stops the AWP retrieval. Don't know if they wanted double AWPs for the T side, but...
Well, they gave it a go on the mousesports side of
true.
things. If ever there was a map to give it a go, Train or Dust 2 would probably be in that conversation. And does he survive the Krieg? No, not quite. See if they can nail it. Smoke down towards CT spawn. JW inquiring that position with the AWP. Smoke's going down at this stage. This one looking better. First shot for Voxic though, looking to close things out. He's peering above, got one through the smoke, that's Crims. And he's baiting his teammate as well. Frozen towards the Gandalf position is good for 1.
that could be enough to help Woxic out. Oof. It's actually Karrigan taking down Golden. Looks like mousesports have done enough. JW, a tag, it's just not enough. It's insufficient. 16-7. We see mousesports take it, and this one will go all the way. I can feel it in my waters. 5 maps on the cards, and we've got Vertigo next. I see 2 flashes on Chris J. He's holding them for the retake of sorts, and Karrigan's getting a lot of pressure thrown through the smoke. His headshot angle exposed. Still no plan, and Brolin close quarters having a duel. He has to win it. Bomb is going down. Golden's got it. Numbers favoring the T side as well as Fnatic. They take cover. They know the retake is on.
It certainly is.
Molly for the bomb here, just to note.
Yep, that's perfect for JW. You say that for post-plan here, so that Molotov will be delivered
They haven't thrown it, they're just going to defuse?
Are they actually, what's just happened there?
Okay, well, I wasn't quite expecting the round to end so swiftly. We just see a defuse on Chris J. He had the kit.
It could be the door to at least get the bomb down and see if we can get another one of these post-plant scenarios ensuing. There it is. Chris J's AWP taken out of the picture to warp on a map like Vertigo. We talk about the struggles of Zywoo and co.
Good point.
And they haven't been able to get room like they normally would off of an opening pick. There haven't been any doors, no spaces being granted. Rob's here, he'll drop this smoke as soon as he spots one coming up these stairs. It's the alarm system.
Oh, that was silly. Oh, that was real silly. Just decided the smoke, but he got to move before the smoke bloomed, and well, that could have cost him the round. Frozen's clawed one back. Bomb down B. Frozen from mid-window. There's 2 members of Fnatic given that responsibility of staring at it. If he finds any kills here, maybe Karrigan finding that frag could draw them away, but they're both dedicated to stopping this mid-window leap. But this will be the end. Frozen, Flush has been waiting.
Oh, that kill could be enough. The defuse. It will force Crims out. He doesn't have full vision here, and the shot comes through Karrigan. We'll see what the lines here. They just sneak through, and Karrigan steals one away. Desert Eagle to defend. Voxic trying to bait in his teammate there. He's got the AWP. It's Robs, not known to be a sniper, holding towards a quad position right now.
Spotted, baited, and not quite converted. Flusher does go down. Now Robs' AWP has put the bomb loose on site. mousesports with this force buy in the 5th could very well be stealing this round away from the full AK buy of Fnatic. Just 2 remaining.
What a brilliant little play it was, but they're not done yet. Still need to find multiple kills. The MP9 of Karrigan, not as crispy as you like, but it's enough to convert the kill for Robs. Crims now 3 versus 1. Time to win it. Oh, there's so much being thrown around here. The bomb's still down that site. He can't hightail it towards A, but still has a fighting chance here. MP9 in the Desert Eagle. can't nail the first kill, trying to work it together, and it works out in the end. He's given so many opening responsibilities in this squad that shows his true potential. It's astonishing, and again, he's going for it, Alex, but this time not as successful. Brolin will punish him with the Krieg. You'll see a lot of that as Crims will chime him as well. They haven't won many so far on the T side, but a 5-on-3 surely gets in their second.
Yeah, this looks like a save. You can see the 3 CTs on B are just going to start to hightail it towards spawn, knife out. Oh, JW, okay, Rush, if you switch away, you're getting a slap on the wrist, young man. Okay, maybe you can. You're allowed. You're allowed, I forgive you.
He's got it.
Oh, he hits the shot as well. Not an easy one. Woxic draws blood.
That works out wonderfully here for mousesports. It will force him in towards A, however. Damage inflicted towards Brolan, and Crim's going for the wallbang shots. It's actually going to work out for a nade kill. Frozen goes down. Karrigan now, known to be rock solid at the A bomb site. Frozen intended to deny the plant, buy some time here.
Was Frozen stack naded then? I know the assist came in for Golden. I just don't know how he got the assist. I'll look back at it. For now, Karrigan actually does manage to equalize and keep the advantage in favor of mousesports.
Off this moment here.
Don't need to peek it, but he wants to. Ooh, calls it clear. Flash in his hands. He wants another look. Heard the pin pulled. Crims is playing it well. Advantage is still mousesports though, but Chris J taking this fight. He's exposed to sandbags. He saw the bomb. He does not quite manage to adjust into Golden, but he had a shot at that.
Yeah, good attempt to say at the very least. That grenade will do some damage as well towards Golden. Lands at his front door, but he still pulls a kill back. 2-on-2 now. Huge round here.
They have to go A. They have to come up short.
Yep. There's no time remaining. 10 seconds here. Karrigan, if he gets one of these kills, Voxy will have enough. Flashbang is perfect. 10 seconds remain. Doesn't get the frag. Voxy looking to deny now.
Oh, and I think that might have been enough.
Oh, it's
Crims,
enough.
what's he going to do? He has to fight, and Woxic, he still stands his ground. He does not move, he does not falter, and a triple kill for the 6th.
Well, he told us he was going to equip the revolver, but we haven't seen that come through. We have seen the MP9s towards ramp, and this time Karrigan won't be getting away with a kill. He's dealt with. Fnatic were able to stabilize early. Frozen doing his best to get some territory back, but now the number advantage to the Swedes.
The flickering scope, audible. Back turn from Crims. He will not find any more. Chris J, again with just this Desert Eagle. He does manage to connect and find frags, and crucial ones at that. Golden's only got 3 HP.
Closer. Oh, he's going to catch Rob's here. Should be a guaranteed frag for himself and the round of that kill. Just Voxic remaining, and sure, he's capable of winning 3 versus 1s, but he's so far away. Just going to look to hold on for the sniper here. JW looking for this mid push. Chris will just tuck himself in behind the dumpster. Flashbang to come through it, and he hasn't considered this position. You can see a couple of holes in the Fnatic game. That's quite a common spot. Didn't even consider it. Down he goes. Quick kill. They don't recover the weapon, but they do send another man towards A. That's going to be the AWP as well. And that's, again, I talked about this on the previous map. JW dying first with no frag is a common trend, and they really don't want it to happen this round. Pistols and the AWP on the force buy. He's given up a kill for free again. Remember, he got picked off by the booster Voxic.
40 seconds.
But you can see how up for this Voxic is. Molotov down. The reposition, the flashbang pretty spot on, allows him to cross over. He's aware of it. Gonna find big kills here.
Good shot.
Only one. It might not be enough here. 2-on-2 now.
Rotates coming in thick and fast. Chris J's going to be the first on the scene. He has an AWP, though. That's just not ideal. And Golden still on the site, trying to moonwalk back, but Chris J spotted him. He knows the options. He knows what Golden's working with, and it's just a matter of time. He has to peek in, and, well, he's met by AWP.
They have got a smoke for the bomb and a kit now. Chris J just picked one up. They can smoke the C4, get a diffuse going, start the spray from Crims. That's all that has to be done here. Where's the smoke at the land?
Come on now. Come on, Rops. There it is.
Chris J has to defuse.
Chris J's the one with the kit. Rops a babysit. Only the Deagle, elevating himself for an element of surprise, and does peek out. The transfer's not quick enough, and it will be a mousesports 7th. Crims, a shake of frustration.
They probably won a couple of rounds by virtue of JW.
Oh, you're back to the hate train. You were loving it for a while.
In the final, I do have to be a little bit more
Okay, he's buttoning up the revolver hate. But as it clears, you might want to consider a reposition. That smoke's fading. 5 seconds. He needs this frag, and he gets away with it. He continues to put bullets into the wall as well. Brolin's doing so much for Fnatic here.
I think they're better off saving. The money's very low on the CT side. Much better off saving the weapons, but that wasn't really worth it. Voxic goes down, but luckily, Chris J has so much money because he doesn't buy rifles. He'll be able to drop him. No problem.
Rops has to save the AWP though, and thank God. A reserved USP from him. Nice tap away to maintain a powerful weapon into the next.
Just some pistols. pistols. Familiar territory for Chris J and Woxic within the last few rounds, that's for sure. Some nades to go along with it, and even a defuse kit if they can make this one close. We've seen them find success on 2 of these rounds so far within Vertigo, so let's see if they can make it a 3rd.
It's more like it from JW. First bit of success there towards middle.
Was that the FAMAS, the only rifle as well?
Yeah, I think so. Chris J's got a kill here, though. Well, I say that. It's going to be Rob's.
Didn't have to announce it. Maybe that was deliberate.
Exactly. Well, the Deagles again, close range. We've seen a lot of that this week. Only picking up 1 this time. Looking towards CD Sport as well. He might just catch Chris J. Oh, he's fluffed up.
That's actually really costly. Fnatic had the disadvantage now. They don't have control of the A site, and they've already used their utility. Frozen's completely set up, so they have to go B. But who is waiting in the wings? It's Chris J, who's just tucked in at the perfect time, but Crims receives him, and he'll be doing gymnastics off the side of the building for the rest of this round.
Yeah, I say that. They haven't won this one just yet. It's looking good, though. That should confirm it. As Frozen with no grenades, no kit, just a FAMAS. These 2 perfect kills. He jumps through the window. It's ambitious. It's looking not pretty good, to be honest with you. The Crims will have no problem closing this one out. It is 8-7 in favor of mousesports here, but Fnatic are fighting back. Well, it all comes down to this pistol, I would say. Flushout will be the one defending this B. Rush, by the looks of things, managed to get a shot through the smoke as well. Frozen dropped to the floor as the bomb is planted. Flush has done a good job defending them off here. That's only his 5th frag so far. 5 versus 4 retake. Block headshot connects, and this is still looking good for mousesports.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they can do. Golden has some ideas, though. And the ideas of Brolin, well, they're splattered all over B. Nice catch with the B250. Carrigan biding his time, waiting to strike, and as JW connects, so does Carrigan. A double with the pistol. Chris J to clutch, but already copped a dink. He's going to have to work with this 1v1 and just 13 HP. There are 2 kits on the site, right in front of Crims, but none in his grasp. A 10-second defuse is his reality. He's pushing in. He's running out of time. And Chris J's just straight up won the round. Look at this. He can't even find the fight. Congratulations, Crims. You get the consolation frag. But Chris J, without having to fire a bullet, has pulled home the 9th. Crims has only got the FAMAS, so double dink necessary. And now they boost. This is the powerful boost we see G2, and we talked about their retakes. A big part of that is here. And spray from Crims connecting already. Crossing to the site. Was it a bit of a risk from Frozen, but he's going for the plant all the same. This is a bit of a Hail Mary. Will he get off the site? It doesn't look good. No, caught. Rifle to be scavenged, and Brolin doesn't even need it. He tried to pull the trigger, but there were no bullets. Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, Voxic can deny this.
He has to pick.
He will. Denies it. Now they know exactly where he is, and with his health, he shouldn't be able to get a single other frag. He's spraying frantically. He will be forced off the angle. Rops to clutch with no HP. And a kit for J-Dubs. Golden has to be clean, and he is. We have a 9-8, and we continue to trade blows.
Hands in a row, money.
Yeah, more of an excuse here.
Exactly. He brought up the Eagle Armor in the previous round as well, so he was limiting himself at the get-go. His first kill coming in for Fnatic, and the second they've got to fight for this 3rd, but Crims is doing such a great job. They've recovered the AK here. Chris J will dispatch of Brolan, but still, round should be secure. 4-on-2. AK picked up. If he kills Crims, we're on something here, but such a great angle. Not going to happen.
Yeah, just as he's rounding the corner and starting to prepare to clear sandbags, Crims is there.
I was very impressed by that quick execute from Mouse on their pistol, so let's see what they've got up their sleeve with this saved AK-47 on the back of Rops.
Perhaps be a little nervous. They're going to boost him for this. This is to kill the jiggle. Oh, it's such a perfect angle, but he fires his shot a little prematurely. That sucks.
That's the only rifle as well, so unless he gets an opening kill, they have to start again. Start from scratch.
Reset.
Work out another avenue of approach, and he'll choose towards the A ramp.
I reckon Carrigan may have called that there is going to be a chance for a push down, so maybe this is Rops' chance, and never mind, a quick adjustment. Brolin just brings the fight to them. A double kill will work.
It will work, but it might not be enough. Crims here in trouble. Same position he played before, and down he goes, a Desert Eagle. They're being too aggressive.
2 rifles now.
Fnatic are in trouble. JW hasn't hit all the greatest shots today, and the flick will not connect.
JW is sitting in that smoke. He's trying to nutmeg. Meanwhile, his team... Oh, and Chris J's caught them both. Straight through the smoke. A clutch for Flusher required. Nade looks promising. Will chip away at Frozen's health, but Woxic's already pushed up.
It could be everything for Brolin.
It really is. And he's not going to win it. Carrigan, successful once again. Takes a lot of damage, but he's cracked open the A site here. Golden, floundering, getting wall bangs, down to 30 HP himself. Needs to try and get back to the safety of the smoke, but they know exactly where he is. Chris J spots him.
He's taken so much space. Crims isn't even staring at the smoke. Golden could get caught out here.
Oh, the nades.
The barrage of nades. And just as the Molotov arrives, ChrisJ exits the smoke. It's perfect. They're completely caught in transition, and JW loses his life too. Orp on the ground, ChrisJ. He has done it all. He might even find the fourth here. Flush is going to make sure that doesn't happen, but the round is won, and the Dutchman's done it all.
That MAC-10 of ChrisJ, they can farm free information. They're more than happy if he goes down to give that up towards the T's. It shouldn't be the end of the round or the end of the world, but here we go. They are using it aggressively, pushing forward. Will be spotted.
Yeah, this is where Robs will open things up. Crims goes down, not the danger man so far, but JW, he sits in the corner there. Very common spot. Robs, bit of a nightmare, he doesn't check it, gives up an AK-47. They have now 2 rifles on the CT side.
That's something to work with at least.
Yeah, more than so than that. JW's got a Molotov.
And Golden actually just found a frag. That's going to get them paranoid. Suddenly they have to be concerned about their flank, and there's only 3 players into the site. ChrisJ knows that the plant will really rectify the situation. The smoke is enough. ChrisJ under a lot of scrutiny. There's flames and bullets all being thrown towards the bomb site, but under the guise of the smoke, he stands stationary.
How is he still alive? The flames don't touch him, the bullets didn't catch him, and now it's a 4 versus 3. Still the advantage for mousesports. They've got a good flash here, but it's ChrisJ that's got it, so he can't really deploy the flash. He needs someone else to deploy it from. So at this point, he hears them go for the big spray down. It looks like it's enough here from Fnatic, and it certainly is. The eco victory. They recover 3 rifles, probably 4 in total. There it is.
They're taking it in turns.
ChrisJ and Flusher with some very curious economical decisions.
Flusher does play towards B, doesn't he? So I guess this is be ratty as he likes, but Brolan, he is a raging bull at the A ramp right now. That's going to be the first 2 kills in his favor. 4 on 3.
Even if he drops the smoke, Chris is going to be straight on him.
Yeah, he's going to pounce on him. As here comes the smoke, and this is ChrisJ's chance to pounce because he knows he's equipped the smoke. It's so smart. mousesports, they know he's isolated. They know that seeing Robs would prompt the smoke grenade, and ChrisJ, that's his cue.
One more kill would do. A flashbang, then a peek as well would be glorious. Another flash. He can keep applying the pressure here. He's just locking them out for days.
And now he just takes it as his chance to try and exploit the gap, and well, damage found, kill found. 2v2 made 2v1. JW doesn't have the chance.
He can't sit back and be a turret. He needs to go aggressive, maybe towards his scaffolding position, right at the corner, and he is going for it.
And he's already encountered not only a bullet, but pressure, and Carrigan does get caught. JW hits a fantastic flick. Could very well have been the end right there and then, but instead, Fnatic, they bolster their numbers. Isolated is Flusher, but he thrives in this environment, and he takes that as his cue, and he gets the frag, just frantically charging towards them as the pop flash comes in.
Look at him
and
go.
he's going to get another one. Just play, no, calm down. He charges into Woxig's crosshairs. The rotate, however, has come in. And this hero AWP MP9 is starting to have its legs here.
He's done it before, and he's doing it again.
Double kill.
It's the JW sniper, an MP9. That's all they brought into this round. Look at Golden and Brolan with USPs only. They're the ones defending B now. Voxic looking to find an incision. He's going to get the bomb first. JW will go down.
That's a big scalp to take.
See if this is where mousesports commit towards A. They are running out of time here. Big kill coming in. Robs has found it. Just the one towards the A side of the map, and Crims gives it up. The P250's alone. No armor behind it, no nades as well.
Oh, he just completely and totally revealed his chance. Squandered it, perhaps, because now his back is turned, and Woxic's going to find the frag. 2 versus 4 now.
An opportunity, a clue as to where the clue would be great at this point. He can't even find a footstep. He'll maybe get 1 kill in the back here, but it doesn't help out too much. There's still so much work to do. Bear in mind, he hasn't got a kit. This is where they got the opening kills. They had the B site on the lock and key, but mousesports bring it right back. Oh, this could be a huge round. 2 MP9s this time. Crims will have the second, and not for long. Carrigan removes it, frozen with the trade. And the A side should be relatively open here. This kill might decide it. 1 more player remains on the A side. That's JW. 17 kills to his name, jumping on the bomb side. Nice damage, but that's not enough. Flusher, we all know he plays towards B. We've talked about it enough. Won't have a chance to show us what he's made of. Not the cleanest kill, but certainly enough to get the job done. 15-11 now.
A bit more of a standard play, but through the smoke, Frozen takes down Crims. You can see there the desperation from Fnatic. Fnatic, how are they going to defend against this?
I mean, it's getting worse, isn't it? They just lost another man. Brolan's gone. Down on the lower level. Rops is so set up. He's on the T side in CT Sport. With 1 minute 15 still on the clock. Flusher, you really can't fault him for not being ready to check that one, and he's got to focus on the B side as well. Actually catching Chris J. Perhaps there's more to be said about this one as he gobbles up his own flashbang, and I think that's all she wrote. Golden, last man standing, knocked on his ass by Rops at a 16-11 scoreline. Vertigo goes the way of mousesports.
Flashbang's coming in. It suggests a fast approach here. Are they going to use that second flash to actually commit? It does come through. You can see two blinded players on the CT side, but Crims, a beautiful shot towards main entrance, has found them the advantage here on the CT side. A lot more to be said about the round. They have got down the vents. A couple of players here. No, surely not all four.
They do. Just elephant footed down the vents. Woxix lost. Guys, where did you go? What do I do? And oh no, Fnatic, they've been waiting for it. Golden was down in shadow of all places, ready to receive. Frozen's got to make noise to hunt. Golden's exposed, and he even takes down Rops before he could get to him.
At this point, it's just going to be trying to find a few kills to boost his economy. He can't win the round, probably can't plant either, as Frozen with a minute on the clock here, looking for any transitioning CTs towards a ramp room. His first port of call will be towards Flusher. He's actually done a very good job. A knife could be on the cards here, but he looks around at the right time and found, well, there it is. A shot for Frozen. Still a slight chance of winning this. It'd have to be 1 by 1, finding scenarios like that.
Crims wants the info and confirms that Frozen has not gone towards heaven, so now they can adjust accordingly, get all their pieces and ducks in a row. There's the bomb he so desperately desires, but it's being held by Crims from an elevated position. Brolin to swing on the contact, and yeah, Crims. He opened up the frags and he closes it out as well.
The T-Red smokes to cross over. You can see one thrown in response there by JW just to block their path towards Secret. Now that's a very nice idea. You can guarantee they won't be pushing that. He can sit towards the Secret room itself and wait for their smokes to expire. So that's a very good way of handling it.
Yeah, it costs you 1, costs them 3.
Yeah, but you do have to have someone towards Secret, but now they can't even get in that position.
And they end up going topside. Brolin's gone down. JW does arrive. And with Flusher in main, they get exploited. Frozen's in the site, but he's got no one on the low to fight.
He spotted him, I think. Frozen knows. Looks towards main. Flush up. Has got past. And Crims is still towards heaven, bear in mind. He will make his presence known. So will Flusher. It's a perfect round for Fnatic there. mousesports still looking for that first round. Brolan showing no signs of slowing down him. But JW is. He'll be dropped first by Chris J. AK-47 position towards lower. Molotov suggests he can go for a swing here, and it's working out. Can he get away there? Oh, better believe he can.
He played that so well. He's overcoming 2 opponents just by anticipating the cross, separating the second. It's naughty. Round 8 looks like it could be the very same as all the 7 that preceded it. Chris J has Rops set up on heaven, but where's that bomb? And can it be planted? Does manage to evade the flame just by waiting it out, but Fnatic, they're bringing the fight to them, and it's given him a chance. Rops surely not anticipating a third from heaven, though.
Oh, he's done for. As soon as he crosses over, Brolan gets him 8-0 for Fnatic. 12-0. They need 3 rounds in a row here just to stand a chance.
They need all 3.
Mousesports, they have somewhat of a habit of conceding ridiculous scorelines, don't they?
True.
I mean, they go, this zombie mouse, you called them, it's
Sure.
16-1, 16-2 versus Stralis, and now it's, well, 12-0 at the moment versus Fnatic. They can have these disappearing acts. And
what? He's vanished.
Yeah, just like that. In a puff of flame, he disappears.
Well, I know they're desperate for opening picks, but that's ridiculous.
Like you said with 11-4, it's certainly not...
It's one of those rounds as well where Vox has gone, I'm going to go find a pick a squeaky door. I'll do this. I'll take matters into my own hands. Watch this. And he's died to the incendiary.
Oh.
Carrigan's hit a hell of a shot there. But JW, of course, in response, nails one as well. 4 versus 3. Carrigan at 25 points of health. And, well, make it 0.
So we're not getting any of the impact players finding the 3Ks in these mid-rounds. We're not getting the stars getting the consistent opening frags. We're not getting the AWPer hitting anything. But Rops, maybe he has something to say about that.
The door. Well, or walk through it. Chris J, he certainly will. Bomb can go down here.
This is
Have a good chance.
I can feel it. Oh! He lives for just a second. The boy who lived burns. And now Chris J, he's got to find 2. He's on just a mission to find the first for his squad. A smoke and a full defuse. Not like this. Catches him in the smoke. He's done it. Chris J finally does have the impact we talk about. He wins the first round for mousesports on their T side. A clutch, no less.
Wait and see how round 14 will go down. We'll see the late cross towards Secret coming out with these smokes. This time there actually will be a bit of push behind it. We can see several Ts just walking their way, keeping as silent as they possibly can to make sure the CTs aren't 100% positive any rotation has gotten lower.
So, mousesports get there first, but it hasn't led them to a promising situation. See Device ever really run the T side all because it's not really that useful. And we even saw it on Inferno the other day, right? He buys the AWP, gets the first pick, goes back and picks up the AK just so he makes sure on these sort of maps he can still be dynamic and nimble, which you have to be at this level of the game. Flusher gets his second frag, and JW looks like he's confirmed this round 4, make it 5-on-1. And Robs, he's in the hub.
Yeah, I mean, we can at least start talking about it. Mirage is a 5th map decided, and that's a product of the Inferno ban. We did see that one taken away from Fnatic by mousesports.
Oh, no money potentially.
Lives on.
Final round of the first half. We said this one should be a banger.
But it's banging, that's for sure.
Flusher is banging them outside. That's certainly I'm certain of. And it's going to be an upper push. Maybe a kill here, but Flusher with the Krieg. It looks like he's done enough.
Crossfires just looks so good. Quad kill from Flusher as if he needed more to add to the tally, but it's a 14-1.
The pistol round, it's the first time we saw it, and that doesn't look like a flashbang is connected, but the Deagle certainly has. Frozen has said goodnight.
Yeah, he'll be forced to watch as this could very well be the chaos to conclude. Nuke looking like 15. Fnatic, they're not slowing down.
Crims, you want to get a Deagle headshot outside and we'll just watch upper? Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. Has definitely gone awry already. There's a kit on him, but 4 players to find, and wow, he's lost his teammate. His partner in crime, he heads to the scene of the crime and looks to just try and find one head. Nothing is going right for Mouse.
No one entering that position.
Yeah, he's going straight in. He opens the door, and Crims is not expecting that. Immediate contact. And Chris J tagging up another. Teammates coming in as well. They want to fight, they want to brawl, they just want a round. That's all they want. Flusher to contest. Golden's with him. A flash as well. Frozen's responsible for outside, and that duel is won by Brollan again. He's quite the nemesis for anybody responsible with Yard, and tapping away relentlessly with the Galil finds the dome of Rops.
Well, the shotgun might be able to deliver here, but it looks like we're all said and done. Voxic, the last player remaining. Bomb goes down. They're making sure that every detail is perfect. Not giving anything up here. Voxic has found the AK-47. Decides to go through the smoke. Can't nail the shot. And there we have it. 16-1. It's Fnatic. They take us to a 5th with a perfect performance here on Nuke. And mousesports just didn't show up whatsoever.
And we're into the pistol with a lot of utility and a bit of progress. Straight up ramp. They want to fight. Brollan's just caught the flash, and we're straight into the action. Bloodshed. mousesports want to bring a bit of that momentum and fight Fnatic fire with fire. And already Brollan standing vigilant on the A site. You don't do that! He's knifed him and tagged him with the pistol. Finally finishes the job. 3 versus 2.
That is such a great way to kick off Mirage here. The bomb is planted, but it's a 3-on-2. Fnatic have been fantastic at retaking these bomb sites. You can see the kit there on the floor, but Chris J watching the perimeter. 3 kills for Brollan. Surely it's enough. Voxy waits towards CT spawn. The bomb half cooks, and he does find the first kill. 2-on-2 now. Bomb needs to be diffused, and it's not looking good. It's going to be Voxic nailing the headshots here and brings it down to a 2-on-1.
Yeah, all of that hard work from Brollan means nothing unless Crims hits that shot. He can't. Voxic saves the day for Mouse, and they're aggressive all in.
Let's see it. No one's going to commit off this. Trying to make it look convincing with the Molotov towards Sandwich as well. It's working out what they're up against. They have received a flashbang and a bullet to the face. Brollan, can he get out?
He took Rops down there. That would have been fantastic work, but the damage, maybe it's enough as the Deagle tag will come out as well. Towards the B bomb site they go, but that's where the stack is. Yeah,
they've got 2 players waiting and one to pincer from CPL. Frozen, he's focusing so much on finding this bench player. I don't think he's ready for Flusher. No knives here. They're not taking any chances, and Fnatic, they're striking with just the Deagles. Rops can do nothing. There's the Molotov early, but no one's on the bomb, and there's the smoke. So yeah, as you predicted, this is how it ends. Golden going for a full 10-second defuse, and Rops, he's just going to keep hold of his rifle.
Well, we can't get the line in for you, Rops, if you're not going to give the clutches a crack, mate.
Yeah, that's a good point. Doesn't take any damage in response. Crims tickles Chris J, but Carrigan does a lot more than that towards JW. That's the first kill. They've actually gained access towards A.
Yeah, Brollan's going to be under threat as well. Good shot from Chris J. Voxic wakes up. The feed filled with mousesports members, and now likely going to be seeing that bomb go down. Take note of its position, though. It's top mid. A frag from Crims keeps Fnatic in it, and through the flames, he can't quite spot another. Rops is around and will eventually find the frag. Bomb now on its way into A. Golden's locked out by a smoke.
No funny business here. Golden will save the M4, but that's about it. Oh, the pounds from Palace.
And Bolland's nowhere near it. They're wide open. They're just walking out. Yeah. 2Ts have full control of A, but the bomb's not with them. Woxic's got to get the hell out of there. He's being chased down by Crims. And phew.
They can just plant their feet now. Roland's got no idea. That's perfect for mousesports. This maybe not be... Oh, he hits the shot, but it doesn't quite kill him. Frozen crosses over towards the side. 4-4 now, but Molotov will protect him for now. Another one goes down.
He wants to challenge it so badly. He does still get the shot, but Woxic's done his job. Bomb down, disadvantage. JW, he's been hit by everyone's nades. Down to 6, flank from Crims. Oh no, Fnatic, they surely have this one now. Karrigan, Frozen, just the two of them. Connector and Palace respectively. Frozen's not really in a position to contest that bomb, and Karrigan's just gone down with half left on the bomb. Frozen's going for the silent flank. Crims is going to have called it clear, but JW's on the bomb already. Frozen's not going to get there in time. He was knife out, hoping to call the bluff, but instead he'll just have to keep hold of his weapon. That's two very familiar territory. Oh, he goes down as well. Be forced to rebuy.
Here we go. Fast again. Karrigan looking for the same opening kill.
And Brolland's right next to him.
Back
turn, they walk straight past him. I'm gonna scream. Karrigan gets both. Another ridiculous round from the in-game leader of Mouse. The round's not done yet, though. His teammates are flooding into the B site, being met by Golden, pulls a pin in front of Rops. Can't believe his lucky stars. Woxic catches the first on the cross. It's JW to clutch, and he misses it. That was a sitter. Woxic, with his underwear around his ankles, was sitting there and still doesn't hit the shot. Mouse find 5.
Right here for Fnatic, with this back and forth affair of the way that they've been allowed to win a round, it feels like, and then immediately get slapped in the face with the next round loss. Oh my God, what?
That's what you get.
What?
When JW's on the server, that's what I expect. It's only the Mac 10 player, but it's Crims getting the second here.
Destabilizing a fully bought up mousesports by leaping out of the window 30 seconds into the round and finding the CZ duel you dreamed of. It was only the Mac 10, admittedly, but look at this. They're all starting to go. The foundation's being ripped out of mousesports in round 8. Only 2 remaining. There's very little damage they can continue to inflict, and just a fraction of Rops' elbow spotted. It's all that Flusher needs, and an off angle from Golden, unlike any other. It was actually Brolland who was up there. Woxic hit the shot. He actually killed him.
Just to note here, whoever threw the Molotov in the mid window.
Oh, no way. No way. Don't see that too often. It's Frozen as well.
Oh, that's just going to be salt into the wound of the underperforming star. 9th death, extra salty, and more damage actually inflicted. Chris J caught on the way out. Down to 61. And just as Karrigan starts to tap, Fnatic feel like they're building into the CT side. It's starting to get a little nuky around here. And I'm not talking about the player. I'm talking about the 16-1 scoreline. Molotov will force JW's hand, but oh no. he hesitated too long, and now he gets hunted down. Yeah, I don't think 5 is insufficient, and I think that would be the mousesports sentiment too. There's 3 members of Fnatic invested into this B site here.
Bear in mind that he won the pistol and got a 3-0 conversion as well, but finally, an advantage here in a gun round. A couple of kills. There's still 2 players towards B.
Yeah, that's going to catch them off guard.
They won't.
Golden's boosted. Oh, he's going to be surely having an advantage in this one. Crimson's caught Chris. And so 4 versus 2. Golden only getting 1 from the boost could prove to be the problem for Fnatic. But Crims, he's been far from the problem. He's been a solution in a lot of these. Karrigan, however, will resolve the issue for now. That's an important one. Mousesports find their 6th. I mean, 3 kills, 5 deaths in 14 rounds of play. He's just been a silent sailor. Floating along, not this time though, quite the opposite of silent, plucking Karrigan out of the air, but it lands in his calf, and that's just insufficient.
Oh, Crims, this could be everything right here. If he jukes them in the smoke, if he's able to get... Oh, they're not peeling through, they're holding back.
Frozen's checking it, but Crims, he nutmegs them. There was such a setup from Mouse. It was all hinging on Frozen, but still they find the frags. Flush is gone. Crims shut down by Chris J's Galil, and now Brolland, they're coming towards his site. He's done so well with the multi-kills here on A, and he's continuing to try and find a second. Leaping over the smoke through the box, he connects. Bomb goes down from Woxic, but he's made it competitive. Brolland, the babyface killer's found 2. And maybe, just maybe that's enough for his teammate Golden to clutch up. 6 HP in his exchange. 1 bullet from the AWP of Karrigan will conclude, but it's Golden to find it. And Brolland and Golden, with their powers combined, pick up the 8th for the Fnatic boys. Ready Crims finds the first. Chris J to trade, Rollin to swing. Spray doesn't work out, 3v3. Not for long. JW back to fill the gap. Traded by Rops on his palace position. We were talking about it. A double gives mousesports the edge. Final round, final map, first half. Flusher set up for a 1 versus 2. Certainly not impossible. Smoke, kit, the whole shebang, a full set of 100 hit points. He's got the equipment he needs. It's going to come down to the execution. Does find Carrigan at the cost, and he already has a good sneaking suspicion as to where Rops is. He's got a smoke.
We said Rops is always in that palace position. Drops the smoke, trying to bait him out. It's a deep smoke as well, so he has no vision over the top of him. He doesn't touch the bomb. Flashbang goes in, touches it, but Rops will take the round. We have ourselves an 8-7 half in the 5th and final map of this grand final here. We split it right down the middle.
Yeah, just hoping if there was CT utility, but that only utility's on Chris. He went for the smoke and the kit. And well, if the bomb does go down, he's got it in the right place, that's for sure. What a shot! They have to surely cut down a couple of these mousesports members. They're not going to have an uncontested stance, and there goes the nades, and it works! It actually works! Fnatic, they're going to take the pistol! Oh, the airstrike! Frozen's on it!
Wait,
Frozen's on it! Frozen can get it, but Crimson stabbed him! I'm losing my shit! They're going to win the round! Fnatic with nades and knives find 9! Back to back, but not only season 1 and 2, but then come back in season 11 with a victory.
Voxic might have to go for a little bit more than that. Spots the arm, nails the shot, but can't find the kill. Chris J still in position to find a frag here. Low HP, they haven't checked him, and Crims will take him down.
He had so many options there.
He stops the
Too
plan.
many.
If
If he can stop it, it's not enough, but that is just one man. They know where he should be. Brolin typically in palace, Carrigan staring, smoke's thrown. They know exactly where he is, and he reveals it. He has to throw bullets down range, but now they know, and the defuse was just 100%. I don't see any way Brolin can contest this. He's just going to try and keep hold of his weapon. The smoke fades. Still so much time. I have a sneaking suspicion Chris J is winning this duel. Flusher going to have quite a lot to deal with. As soon as he comes around that corner, he's going to be looking to pre-aim stairs, and then he's going to get a face full of Chris J's Deeg.
Oof. There it is. A beautiful shot from Chris J. He won't recover anything more. They've only got pistols on the other side. The smoke, though, forces their hand. They have to push off this, and Brolin will deliver.
Chris J's done everything he can. That's his contribution concluded. And now Rops has to finish the job. Does so into the first. Crims with no health, peeking into a rifle. And now JW's causing mischief as well. Can't see him. Nice adjustment. Woxic does flick enough to conclude Crims' round, 2v2.
This wasn't a force buy. This was an eco with 1 Krieg saved. Tremendous damage inflicted towards Golden, and now JW, 2 versus 1 towards that connector. They know where he is, but Carrigan, he finds him just before the smoke blooms. They're going to recover the AWP or the Krieg. I guess both will do, and he's got a full defuse there, no problem whatsoever. It's going to be 2 in a row for mousesports. This could be oh, he nails it. How has he done that?
That's an AWPer who knows the AWP lines. It was so ridiculous. It's crashed the computer. Back in, though, fortunately. Big up to production. JW catching Carrigan as we try and piece this one back together again, as do Mouse. Towards the side. This is when you know Fnatic's T-side's going well, is when the bomb's on the other side of the map and they have control of the other side. Like, that's what it looked like in their victories.
Yeah, you could just see how they were happy to limp in and take all these individual duels. It comes down to hitting the shots, but there's still a chance for this one to turn. 3 members alive, 16 seconds, they're going A.
They're actually committing A, despite JW calling it clear on B. They know they're going to have to be hiding in the site. Brolin's done well, but Crims has caught the frag he needs to. Frozen's just waiting for his imminent doom. And another for Fnatic, double digits.
The reason he hasn't bought grenades, he wants to go for a kill somewhere crazy, like top or middle, and he's going for it.
Oh,
swinging for the fences. Let's go, Chris.
He's got it, and Frozen just strays through the smoke for 2. mousesports, they have made quite the announcement of their buy here in round 22. It's already over unless J-Dub steps into the crosshairs and Frozen taps away. So silent, yet so loud in round 22.
Even though it was a clean round, Fnatic win this one. mousesports back down to the $1,900 loss bonus. They're keeping them in the pits of despair right there. And
Not again.
the opening on Frozen, the hero of last goes. Crimson Flusher combined for another. Woxic under the balcony, does his best to delay the push, but...
But with him and Rops, there's a real chance. How does Crims hit that?
He's already dropped his smoke towards short. They know where he is now. The Eagle won't quite connect him, but the rifle should.
Yeah, nerve-wracking for a second with the missed Deeg, but all good in the hood. Bomb down 4 versus 1, so Woxic, despite finding the first frag on A, the bomb down B, and Crims is already way further up than Woxic was anticipating. A third for Crims in that one, and that puts them at 13. Sentry on the way for Rops, his location. Frozen tucked in. He is catching a couple of nades of his own creation. Now, here comes Fnatic. It will be an A commitment. Rops losing health as well. JW just crouches. Crab walks in. Woxic, that's a big frag. And then back and forth we go. Mouse have the lead in this one. The trades favor them. There's so much time left on the round, but Fnatic, they're kind of committed to A. Up Tetris.
Brolan, been exceptional in this series so far. Chris J with the orb towards short, and Golden, he'll make the first incision. Chris J, though, he can't deny the plan. It's looking likely to go down on the CT side.
Yeah, Brolan got across.
Oh, wait, hold on.
No. Oh, he's actually taking the fight, Brolan. Krieg versus Orp for one last ride. And he does force Chris off the angle. He has inflicted non-lethal damage, but close enough. And now a 2v2. It's actually down to Karrigan. And those shots don't hit. That was his chance.
There is a smoke for the bomb, though. That makes things uncomfortable. And Brolan going for the full around the world here. Going to set up flashbangs for his teammates. So it's just going to be Golden to fight first. Brolan to clutch.
Well, it's kind of obvious where he's coming from. The low HP players on the bomb. A spray would do. One bullet would do. And 14 found. Brolan. 26 on Mirage.
One more round for championship point. And to get there, they need to best Eagle armor. They will then have 5 lives to close out EPL Season 11.
What a ridiculous turnaround Fnatic have had. A career of highs, the highest highs, and arguably some of the lowest lows.
At some points in this organization for CSGO, for sure.
Yeah, they had to swallow their pride for a while.
An identity crisis. They had a revolving door of different players coming through. They couldn't find their footing. They lost the core. But now, they're back and potentially stronger than ever.
They found their passion. They found that fire that will drive them on. And the fire behind B site drives them further into the crosshairs of Fnatic. Chris J, that is the bomb. But Flush's position in Palace should prove to be too much. Karrigan, however, finding one with his Desert Eagle. It could put a rifle in his hands, but he's got such a marathon ahead of him.
Yeah, he's got to get his running shoes on at this point. He's going to have to go for it. 2 versus 1, Molotov out. Goes towards a murder hole, and it might be quite an appropriate name. You can smoke the bomb, make things uncomfortable, force their hand. That's about it.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal for Karrigan. Fnatic, it's down to them. If they misstep, there's a chance.
Can he do it this time? Karrigan has had remarkable clutches over the years. We always say he can always find something out of nothing. It would take a 10-second defuse. The first frag is hit, smokes the bomb. He's going for it. Full 10 seconds with Crims, shutting it down on for a 30 bomb here.
They're getting revenge for Season 10 finals. It was a 3-0 in the best of 5. This time around, we're getting all the maps, and it's quick.
It's looking like this could very well be Chris J saying no, not yet. So is Frozen. He roars it from the top of his lungs. A quick 3K with him and Woxic's powers combined puts Flusher into a 1 versus 4 so early into round 26. He's going to get spotted. And straight through the wall. Robs will neutralize.
Well, a nice aggressive maneuver there from mousesports.
mousesports dashed their dreams, as you highlighted. Well, now, just 1 season on, they could do it with Deegs.
They know where Rops is.
This could be the kill. Rops will get it, but Crims finds one towards B. There's still a chance they close it out right here, right now. There it is, a 3-on-2. Voxic needs both of these frags. Nails are first. Brolan's low. 10 seconds, though. Has to cross. He has no choice, and down he goes. That will be the round. Crims is too far away.
Yeah, Woxic saves the day. My goodness, 2 crucial frags. He will find the third as well. Here comes the first frag. Who's taking first blood? JW nutmegs him. Crouched in the smoke as it fades. He's expecting another 2 frags. mousesports, their dreams of a grand final, getting ripped out of them. JW's done it all. 3 frags. 2 remain. 1 remains. It's all on to Karrigan. Fnatic, 5 maps, but I think they've done it. The Flusher frag confirms it. And Fnatic have managed to convert full 5 games, a full best of 5. But we have our champions, Fnatic, 3-time champions, no less. Your ESL Pro League Season 11 champions, Fnatic.